哎，我跟你们说，那个羽绒服对吧？我自己又买了件灰色，我收到真的很好，还有那个蓝色也很好。但是有些人他们说他收到的可能有线图或什么，彼此的货是不是不一样啊？我也不知道，我不知道你们收到货是什么情况。反正你要不喜欢的话，你就直接退货。我跟那个老板没有任何交情，你们也是知道的。我问他要一件样品，他都不给我。我自己2件都是我自己买的，所以你们有时候不用顾虑我啊，因为服装这种东西，为什么我很少去带？因为你控制不了货源，他可能你买的是这样的，可能另一个人买的就是另一个版本，因为他那个服装出货啊，1批、2批、3批的，他每个批次都不太一样，都会有细微的差别。有的人特别好，有的人可能有一些小小的问题。你有问题你尽管退，他有那个运费险的，所以无所谓。另外就是说那个菱格嘛，我最近在学了，我在看了，然后我看到有个就是那个成长系列的有个播客，一定要去看，里面有一段就讲得很好，就是其实国外做互联网比我们先的先。他们之前大概在16年、15年那时候 YouTube 上面就是发短视频就有钱，那个时候我老公就跟我研究过，他说你看他们这些发视频的其实都是有钱的，按播放量给钱的。他说我们中国什么时候会有？结果没想到后来抖音就慢慢做成了这种版本，抖音的中视频啊、伙伴计划其实都是跟那个 YouTube 差不多，所以他们国外在这个自媒体方面是比我们要领先的多得多的，包括 ins 上面一些很美的图啊，或者是一些销售方式啊，什么沉浸式推广啊，就是 Redbook 上面那些其实都是仿他们的。所以你们如果想要做自媒体或者想要做账号的人，也可以去学一学西方的东西。我那天就在那个成长的播客系列里面看到一个男的讲的那个，就是在你变富之前找到你，讲的真的很好，就大概就跟你讲了一下怎么在互联网上赚钱。我当时非常认可他那套说辞，我把他觉得讲的好的那段我给你截取拼在后面，你看一看。有空的话，如果买了会员的也可以去看一看。有的时候不光是学英语，你通过一种语言，你可以打开世界，你可以看到更多的就是文化或者是商业啊，或者那些变现路径啊，就是世界更宽广。语言多了一门语言，你的世界会变得更宽广，就这样。
So, the one thing I want you to know about me is I want, if somebody doesn't like what they do, if someone likes what they do, I don't want them to break out of the rat race. But if someone doesn't like what they do, which according to statistics is about 85% of people, I want them to break out of the rat race. I want them to find something that they love to do, because the majority of your waking hours is spent doing something in some sort of job. If you don't enjoy what you're doing, then you should be doing something different. And I always say there's a million ways to make $1 million online. The biggest problem though is that most of us are raised before the internet and making money on the internet was a thing. We were raised by parents who, weren't able to make money online because it didn't exist. And so the paradigm is starting to shift. When I was raised, we didn't have the internet. The internet came in when I was a kid. My mom didn't have the internet. And so I was always raised, go to school, go to college, get a degree, get a job, all of that. The paradigm has completely started to shift where it's like, you don't really need to go to school anymore. You can if you like, but you really don't need to. And the school system, what it does though, is it's been created to make you a worker, not a business owner. You get told what to do. You have to sit in a chair. If you want to pee, you have to raise your hand and ask for permission. You have to wait for the bell before you can leave. You have to walk into school at a certain time. You have to leave at a certain time, exactly like a 9-to-5 job. And when you look at college, what's the point of college? The point of college is to get a job. And if you think about it, why don't you just go out there and figure out how to make money on your own if you don't enjoy what you're doing? The whole paradigm is starting to shift where it's not just time to work equals money earned. It's like, hey, how can I actually start to figure out other ways of making money? And maybe you do enjoy what you do, but you want to make more money. And so you're just like, I'm going to create a side hustle on the internet. And so I'm going to give you a ton of different ideas. What I really want to do, and all I really want to do, is open up your minds to there might be something different.